Remember Me, an action-adventure game set in Paris 2084, where a mega corporation has access to the entire population's memories through a brain implant called Sensen. You play as Nilin, who had her memory erased by this corporation in fear of her ability to alter and change other people's memory. She sets out to recover her identity while she is hunted by the authorities responsible for this dystopian surveillance state. Tomb Raider. This is another action-adventure game where you play as Lara Croft, who is an archaeologist that was hired to navigate a series of ruins and tombs in search of an ancient mysterious artifact, the Scion, only to find out that there are 3 parts of this artifact scattered around various tombs, and that she isn't the only one hunting them down. What is my point with bringing these 2 games up, you ask? What the f is wrong with you niggas? These are just 2 of countless games with a female lead that if they were to drop nowadays, you malevolent beasts would start crying woke. For some reason it seems that every single time a woman is reviewed to be a protagonist in a game, y'all just start crying about shit, man. Ghost of Tsushima 2, The Witcher 4, Intergalactic, Assassin's Creed Shadows. That game is hilarious because y'all couldn't figure out who y'all hated more, the black man or the woman. This series has been around for well over a decade, and the only time I've ever seen uproar about it being historically inaccurate is when one of the main characters is black. Nobody said nothing about jumping hundreds of feet off a tower into some hay. The trailer for Shadows got over like 300,000 dislikes, mind you. Not only that, whenever there's like some type of showcase of gameplay or like a trailer, some announcement that has to do with Assassin's Creed Shadow, the shit just gets bombarded with dislikes, bro. Y'all can dislike games and everything, but I've never seen this much dislike over a game that hasn't released yet because one of the main characters is black. Y'all can't even say that like DE, whatever the fuck. Y'all can't say that shit is ruining games when the gameplay wasn't even revealed and y'all were still disliking it. And it's all just like buzzwords that are being tossed around. Woke, girl boss, DEI, agenda, diversity. Somebody in my comments said overrepresentation. None of you could ever possibly hope to be a productive member of society. I know for a fact I'm gonna get a bunch of comments that's talking about he's falling for the rage bait. I don't doubt that there are definitely people online that are just trolling and engagement baiting and grifting and shit. Because it certainly brings in views, and regardless of if it brings views or not, there's always gonna be people that are trolling on the internet. I'm not exactly fazed by that. I wish y'all would stop acting like there are dumbass niggas saying dumb hateful shit that they genuinely believe in. So another stance that they'll probably take is that I'm saying to never criticize games. And this is where I start to wonder if y'all have any neurons transmitting properly in your fucking brain, my nigga. Of course, I'm not going to take a criticism seriously if y'all niggas are mad, not at the gameplay, just that you have to play as a black fucking man. I absolutely do think that all games have their respective flaws in gameplay or narrative or graphics or art style or general writing. No game is perfect and some have more flaws than others. I don't think those flaws include black people, and see, that's where our problem lies. I also don't think those flaws include whether or not a woman lead is fuckable. I don't understand the need to have every single female video game character look like nobody that would ever look in your general direction in real life. You will never fuck a bitch that look like Bayonetta, nigga. Relax. Who the hell plays games that gets mad because they're forced to play a woman they don't find attractive? Even if they were attractive, they're not real. And if they were real, you would be way the fuck out of your league. Where are these people when the protagonist looks like Crash Bandicoot? Do you have to be attracted to Crash Bandicoot to play Crash Team Racing, yes or no? Another stance that people take is, we don't mind diversity. It's about forced diversity. It ruins the story, it ruins the narrative, it ruins the experience, it ruins the gameplay. I can't seem to think of one example where it was the diversity that ruined a video game as opposed to, the writing in the game sucking straight ass. Saints Row Reboot, Dustborn, Concord. These games did not fail because of diversity or whatever the hell reason that y'all like to bring up. These are genuinely just terrible fucking games that nobody likes. Everything about Concord was 1, generic, and 2, done better, way better by its competitors. The only shit that Saints Row had going for it was the customization. Everything else, writing, narrative, the characters, story, gameplay, complete garbage. And I don't even know what Dustborn was. I genuinely don't know what that shit was. But if this was really y'all problem, then I don't understand, because y'all Y'all love Overwatch, y'all love League of Legends, and Overwatch especially is basically everything that y'all accuse other games of. It just sounds like you're calling anything that doesn't pander to you specifically to be forced. Because even if that was the case, we have games that haven't even released yet that y'all are bombarding with dislikes when we haven't even gotten a chance to see if it was actually ruined by said forced diversity. I want y'all to notice how often these people use we, us, when deflecting arguments. We never said it was this. We've always stated that. None of us have ever said this. Why the f y'all talking like Venom behind that computer screen? Speak for yourself, nigga. You are not Ermac. I can't seem to pinpoint exactly what that word woke even means because of how many contexts it's used in. My first instinct is to go, well, maybe it's the inclusion of characters that are literally anything but disgruntled white men. Why are we acting like women did not exist before 2016? Why are we acting like black people did not exist before a couple of years ago? Bitch, I'm right here. It's as if portrayals of people from different backgrounds have never existed in a video game atmosphere, when that is the complete opposite for nearly any series you can think of that has a human cast of characters. The creators of Mortal Kombat, for example, have always made sure to include characters of different colors and backgrounds within their games. Not so much for the sake of representation, I don't think, but like, that's just how it is outside in the real world. For some reason, I'm not surprised that it hasn't clicked for some of you. Then that brings us to their go-to argument. Oh, but video games are supposed to be an escape from reality. And that tells me everything I need to know about you as a person. That's why, just like in 30 years ago, like in real life, we got black men and black women, white men and white women, Asian men and Asian women. We got robots and reptilians.
This fucking ugly ass kid, man. I'm just like, this nigga looks crazy, bro.
I see they gender bent Cyrax and Sector, and also Melina's in a relationship with Tanya in Mortal Kombat 1. Who cares? I'm more concerned on how these characters are written, as well as chaos reigns in Mortal Kombat as a whole. And I have to say, I'm not really the biggest fan. Me personally, I just want Cyrax from Mortal Kombat 9 back, just because his design was cool as fuck. But I'm not gonna lose sleep over this. There ain't no damn agenda niggas is forcing by including gay people in video games, stupid ass boy. Nobody's forcing you to be gay through a video game. Maybe you just are. What's funny is just how many people are already calling GTA 6 woke, and we literally have one trailer and nothing else. GTA, according to these people, has always been everything that y'all accuse other games of. There was a mission in GTA 4, for example, where one of the side characters, Bernie, was walking in the park and he got assaulted by some guy with the baseball bats. And as Nico Bellic, you had to chase, the game literally said, chase the homophobic guy down. This is from a game that came out in 2008. That's just one example of GTA going out of their way to do stuff like that before it started to get more normalized. And I have no doubt that GTA 6 will do similar things. And I also have no doubt that I will not give a damn. GTA 4 also had a DLC called The Ballad of Gay Tony. And they had you play as a Dominican named Luis. I'm not biased or anything, but in my opinion, we should be playing more Dominicans in games. I think they are really good people from a cool country. Just don't ask them how they feel about Haitians. This is just one of the current reasons why I'm so confused on the current gaming discourse. Y'all know what's the worst part about this? Half y'all people are not even real. Y'all lack the backbone to say what the fuck y'all be saying behind that screen to somebody's face. You can never fathom the thought of saying half the shit you say online to somebody in their face. You can never fathom the thought of physical intimacy with another being that has feelings for you. You can never fathom the thought of looking a cashier directly in their eyes and ordering a Big Mac with a side of fries, nigga. Y'all do not say this hateful, racist, misogynistic shit in real life. Y'all lack the backbone. Anyways, I really just don't like that side of the internet. I feel like some of y'all have not been outside since the pandemic and y'all forgot what real people look like. No, not every man and woman looks like Nathan Drake or Joel Miller. I place lots of value on constructive criticism, and I'm a firm believer that nothing is exempt from it. But I'm also a firm believer that not all criticism is good criticism. And a lot of you people have no business criticizing anything because I be seeing the shit that y'all criticize games for. Somebody was mad you couldn't buy pizza in Spider-Man 2. Nigga, you're Spider-Man. Go be Spider-Man. Spider-Man broke ass wouldn't be buying pizza anyway. AAA gaming these past couple of years has sucked for gamers and also the people behind these games for so many reasons. What with the constant layoffs, fear of missing out, the constant remasters and remakes and the greedy ass practices, but the loudest people are the loudest people always be saying the dumb shit, bro, and that should just be killing me. Intergalactic receiving this much amount of hate before even seeing gameplay is the craziest shit to me. But it's also like a good part of why I wanted to make this video. I don't know how I feel about the bald look, but I love that actor to death. I think she's gorgeous in real life and I loved her role in You. Not that I'm playing games to beat my shit to anyway. I love the aesthetic this game is set up for itself, and I hope it turns out to be a fantastic experience above all else. I know The Last of Us 2 definitely had its flaws, and I understand people not being a fan of the way that game was written. But me personally, despite some of the narrative choices I had issues with, I had a blast playing it and watching people play it. The only thing about that intergalactic trailer I didn't like, I'm sorry, I just don't like the brand placements. The last time I seen Adidas in a video game, it was on the worst Spider-Man suit that I've ever seen in my 31 years of living. And then they had the nerve to lock you into that suit at the finale, and then sell clothes that resemble that fucking car crash in real life. I will never forgive Adidas for that unless they sponsor me. My DMs are open. My DMs are open, and I'm not above shilling for the worst sneakers y'all have ever seen in your life. I know that Adidas money go crazy and these bills not gonna pay themselves. I'm not gonna lie, the Porsche spaceship looks really cool though. Scratch! Anyways, I spent a lot of this video mad as fuck, and I'm sorry about that. If you've watched all the way up to this point, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed the video.